All right, you guys, I just ordered my sushi because I am here at Lucky Key. You guys, it's just, I still don't have my camera. I do have my camera, but it ain't set up, honey. Mr. trying to get it together, child. I let Mr. take care of all the technical shit around there because I fucks with the phone and that's it. Okay? But we get it together slowly. All right, you guys. What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. I say I'm gonna take some time off, y'all. All the cashiers, they was like, somebody stole her truck. It was like you could hear it all throughout the store. This Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Marriage Detroit, Love and Marriage Huntsville, our book 4, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, so this one is going to be, we ain't got that much to talk about this time, but you guys, we're going to talk about everybody is anticipating, you know, this drop tomorrow, March 29th, which is actually Joseph's birthday as well. Fuck the damn... I'm sorry, you guys, that's the police, that's the fire department. You guys know that Beyonce has CowboyCarter, her album. This is the second part of this trilogy album drop that she's having. The first was Renaissance, which was heavily, I don't even know if that was considered house music, maybe dance music inspired, but still with, you know, Beyonce's special sauce sprinkled in there. This second installment will be CowboyCarter. If you don't know from Cowboy, I don't know what to tell you, but it's going to be a heavily country inspired album that's coming out. And from what I understand, you guys tell me that the third installment is going to be her rock inspired album. Okay, guess this is just Beyonce setting out to do things that people have said that we, well, as black people, maybe in this case, we would not be doing. Okay, now if you guys remember back in 2000 mid-teens, 15, 16, 17, somewhere in there, Beyonce was asked to perform with the then called Dixie Chicks. Now they're just called the Chicks. But she was performing with the Dixie Chicks, and honey, she had the country people in an uproar. They was mad. They did not want her to perform. They didn't feel like she fit in with the genre. You know, they felt like here she is trying to come in and take over. You know, here go Beyonce doing something, you know, and all of that. So it was a very tepid response. People did not want her up there, and I guess from that point on she decided, then, you know what, motherfucker, if you gonna tell me I can't do something, then guess what, I'm gonna do it, because I'm a billionaire, I got all this damn money, and I got a whole bunch of fans, and people gonna buy my shit, and I'm gonna do it better than maybe some of you guys out there. Okay, and so she said that this album has been 5 years in the making, probably even longer than that, but she has been trying to get all of her ideas down on wax, and now she's delivering it to you guys. They say it's a 27 track. She released the track list, I think, yesterday, which was Wednesday. That is 27 tracks on this, and her longest album by far. Okay, I was like 27, and they said that this is all tracks, so no intros, no outros, you know, and all of that extra little piddly stuff throughout her songs, you know, like in Renaissance, that it was a lot of like intro, outro. I don't even know what they would call it. They weren't really intro, outro, but you know what I'm saying. It was like, but anyway, this is all supposed to be 27 track songs. I'm assuming maybe 2 or 3 minutes. They don't do songs as long as they used to any longer. Although Janet, child, I saw my next story about the Jacksons and I thought of Janet, but although Beyonce, you know, is from like the older school era, and she's probably used to having shorter songs, but you know, even Beyonce got to get with the times, honey. These motherfuckers ain't listening to these long ass 5-6 minute songs no more. Okay, songs is 2 verses, maybe a little bridge in there, and you know, a couple of choruses, and we done. So but 27 songs. She did release the track list. I didn't write down all of the names of the songs, but I can tell you a couple of them. Now they're saying that the first song is Jolene, and we're assuming that that is the remake of the Dolly Parton classic Jolene. I think Miley Cyrus has done it, and now we got Beyonce putting her own special stank on it, and that's going to be big. Dolly Parton is just getting paid hand over foot. I mean, that woman, I mean, not only the fact that the songs are beautiful and she's talented as a writer and was able to, you know, because I Will Always Love You, I'm sure she just ate off of that song. She can eat off of that song for the rest of her life, okay? Even though Dolly's not young, but y'all know. I Will Always Love You was back when she was in her heyday. I mean, not in her heyday, but, you know, still younger and all. Y'all know what I'm saying. And now we got Beyonce doing Jolene. I think Miley Cyrus even did a great job with Jolene. Did she actually put that on an album? I've seen her sing it a number of times. I won't lie and say I know Miley Cyrus's, you know, music like that, but I do remember seeing her sing that song before. And she did a great job. But now we've got Beyonce who's going to be doing it, and can't wait to hear that. She also supposedly has a song with Dolly Parton, or we think, because she did talk about having collaborations on this album. So we think that she might have one with Dolly Parton. There's actually a song called Dolly P on there. She's supposed to be having a collaboration with Willie Nelson and many other people within the country genre who, you know, if they knew like I knew, you would jump in on this, okay? Because hell, sometimes even bad news they say is good news. You're trying to make sure that your name is out there, and what better way to be associated with Beyonce? I mean, Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton are legends in their own way. So there ain't nothing anybody can say about them. Hell, they almost 100 years old. They had already made their bread. They already are cemented in the Hall of Fame. Everybody already respects them. So even if they decided to do something with Beyonce and the country world was upset, you're not gonna cancel them. You're not gonna cancel them. Okay, so there's that. And we know a couple of the other songs. Of course, Texas Hold'em was a big song, and you know, I hear that song everywhere, you know. And we don't hear much about 16 Carriages because that still doesn't sound too much country to me. That sounds more like Halo. It gives me more of that world music that Beyonce had. What was the other song that she has? With the carnival, the video I can see where she's in the carnival, she's on the Ferris wheel, and it's but anyway, it gave me more of that kind of sound and not necessarily country. So I think that even though this is a country influenced album, I think we still are going to get the regular brand of Beyonce that we are used to as well. And I'm excited about it, but you guys, I can't get all, I'm not excited. Like, I just don't get excited. Beyonce got so much shit jumping and dropping all the time. I was just like, girl, I can't keep on getting excited. Just let me know when the shit is out and let me know what I need to listen to. You know, I love this for her. I love the fact that she's now in this space in her life where she don't give a fuck and she gonna do what the hell she gonna do. Okay? Because she's never been that way. And, you know, I can appreciate this Beyonce. But yeah, all this excitement, I was just like, well, why are we so excited about the hair products, y'all? Y'all was excited about I said, I can't get excited about no damn conditioner and shampoo. No, you guys. I just can't keep getting excited about this shit. But I mean, I'm happy for her, and I want the album to do well, and I want, you know, her to be able to open doors for not just herself, but I mean, the door has been open for her, but you know, many other artists, black women especially, that want to go in that genre that have been afraid to do so and all this. It's just like she's giving them permission, you know. And I know it's gonna be somebody down in the comments, I'm just so sick of everybody thinking that Beyonce is a special one, that she only one that can do this. And listen, the fact of the matter is Beyonce has so much power, and her entering in that genre does open up doors for other people. It's just what it is, you guys. So y'all gonna have to get used to that. But I'm loving it. I'm gonna listen to the album tomorrow, and you know, maybe while I'm doing this new Top of the Blogs format, maybe we'll talk about it in another Top of the Blogs today. But yeah, I mean, good for Beyonce. I talked way too long about that, you guys. Next story. Child, let me tell you, this situation with Porsha and Simon, I know you guys ready to table it, retire it, but I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. Because it's funny to me. It's then got to the point where it's funny. Because Simon, that nigga is the pettiest of them all. He is running circles around that girl. And I really feel like she probably caught in like whiplash, like what the fuck is happening, you know. So remember I told you guys in the last video, that Porsha had gone over to the house, their marital home, and she was there with an armed gunman. That's what Simon said. Turns out that was her security detail that was with her, because apparently Simon changed the locks of the marital home when she left. Okay, so she left in a haste, like I said, just grabbed a few things and figured she would come back and get the rest. Simon had all the locks changed, so the woman was not able to get in the house. Okay, he left to go off to Dubai. Remember, we saw him in Dubai with his new chick and young Jeezy. I'm so disappointed in you, young Jeezy. But anyway, we saw them on the boat out there having a good time, and I guess that was when Porsha tried to go to the house to get her stuff. Well, she wasn't able to get in, which means that she can only come when somebody is there to open the door, which would be Simon. He is the legal owner of the mansion, their marital home that they lived in, and he said she can't go in there. Okay, so she came home, or she went back there to get her stuff with the gunman, and that's when Simon filed, called the police and said that there's this gunman there. He doesn't know what his intentions are. Now he has filed a cease and desist because Porsha, I guess, was trying to film at the marital home, Real Housewives of Atlanta. We know that she's returning for this Sweet 16 season, right? Well, Simon is just like, you cannot film here. I am keeping you guys from coming on this property because, again, it is his property. I don't even know if her name is on there. Was this a new house that they bought together? Y'all gonna have to let me know, okay? But y'all, I just keep on, when I read the stories, I can't do nothing but just shake my head and smirk. I can't do nothing. I know that Fallon is over there having a heyday, child. I know she probably was like, even though Fallon wasn't right in her own way, okay? She was out there, laying it low and spreading it wide too for the pool boy. But, you just got to give a win to a win. And just the fact that she was humiliated when all of this stuff happened, even though she didn't seem that humiliated because she ran off with the little nigga that she was with, the little young man, and tried to build a life with him. But I know she probably is over there just giggling, sniggling, and giggling. All right? Because, like I said, all that glitters is not gold, baby. Okay? And the grass usually ain't greener on the other side. Okay? Shout out to Crystal. Remember my book? Yeah, y'all. We gonna hope it work out for Porsha. That nigga Simon, he is dirty, and he be smirking all the time, and he don't give a fuck, and he just be saying and doing whatever. And I want Porsha to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta just so that lady can kind of, tell us what's what, and maybe what moves she making to get back at Simon. Because right now, I don't think that Porsha's winning. But they say that she didn't even know nothing about his legal status of his citizenship in the. That's what I'm saying. Why y'all marrying people and y'all don't know shit about these people? Now, why you didn't know that this man was having all these kind of problems with his legal thing and getting a visa and using people dead social security numbers and all this? Like, these are the things that you're supposed to learn about somebody when you are thinking about spending the rest of your life with them. Listen, I can't get on no damn soapbox today, y'all. I got to get back to work. Shit. Okay? But, yeah, I'm gonna need folks to have a little. That's why you have an engagement. Okay, then you engage with each other so that you learn about each other. You might need to get some counseling, all that, before you actually tie yourself down. And engagement time is really a time where you can figure out for sure if you're supposed to be marrying this person. Stop falling for the, love at first sight shit. That is not real. It's not real. But you know what is real? When a motherfucker lock you out your damn house and you can't get in there and get your shit, right? And then you go there with the gunman and he called the police on you. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. Next story. MommaDee, okay. She got this new diss track out against Bambi. All right. I don't have time for the mama names them, but you guys know MommaDee is Scrappy, young Merlot, okay, also known as Lil Scrappy. Okay, mama named him Daryl Richardson. I know his name off the top of my head, but yeah, MommaDee and Bambi, they have bad history. All right. They ain't never really liked each other. MommaDee never has liked any of the girls that Scrappy was with the exception of Bucky and her hair. But for the most part, everybody that she was even involved when they was messing around, a couple or whatever you want to call them. But Mama D is always involved in Scrappy shit as if he not a grown ass man living his life. Okay, at some point you got to withdraw from your kids, the shit that your kids, listen, the kids be having shit that's going on. I done got to the point where I be like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what it is. Just handle it. Just fix it. Okay? I'm not getting stressed out over all the shit that y'all decide to do in your lives as grown people now. That's on y'all. Okay? Mama always here to guide. You got some, questions. You need some guidance and all that. But you know what? I can't keep being stressed and being involved in my children's lives like that. They grown and they know what's best for themselves. Okay? I can just tell them what I think is going to help, and that's it. All right? I think Mama D needs to take that same route with Scrappy. My kids are much younger than Scrappy, okay? But Scrappy is a grown ass man, been married, got kids. He got 4 kids, all right? He obviously knows what he wants to do as he sat down with these women and made these children. And I hate the fact that Mama D stays so involved in his life like that. It just screams just old meddling ass, messy ass mama. That's what Mama D is. Now, Bambi and, like I said, Mama D, none of them have ever really gotten along. But of course, when Scrappy and Bambi really did finally just like break up, it's just been ugly, and Mama D has had a lot to say, and it's just like, oh, lady, go sit down somewhere. And I can call her old because I'm old too. So Bambi originally came out with this, sort of a diss track towards Scrappy. I don't know what the name of the song was. I think I put it in my notes. Hold on here. Wait, let me tell you. No, I don't have the name of the song, but she used the music from that Drake and Tim song, I will wait for you, I will wait, and I'm better than what you thought, and that song I'm talking about? Okay, so Bambi used that music, that background music, for her new song where she's talking about her relationship with Scrappy and the fact that he was unfaithful and all of this. Okay, now, I mean, do you really need to be making diss songs and shit? And especially if you Bambi, because I'm going to just tell you, Bambi can't rap. I can say that wholeheartedly with my chest. The girl is not a great rapper. She's not even a good rapper. I don't know why she even wanted to go down that route. She's a tall, good-looking girl. I know some of you guys will be like, she ain't good-looking, but I think she is a tall, pretty woman. And beautiful body. Like, it seemed like modeling would have been like the natural place for her to go. The same with Saweetie. I'm just like, why y'all trying this rap shit when you got the body and the looks and shit that you can actually go and do some real shit over here, Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, she should never rap, child. But anyway, she got this song and she did her rap. But she's talking about Scrappy. Okay, Scrappy, if he was bothered by the song, he didn't respond to the song. Well, he didn't come out with a diss track. Scrappy probably will go on somebody's podcast and say some old outlandish shit. But what I'm saying is, this is between Bambi and Scrappy. Why Mama D feel that she got to come out with something? I would be so embarrassed against your former daughter-in-law who has your grandkids. Grandparents don't have rights, right? If I was Bambi, I would go to the courts and fight the fact that I wouldn't want her around my kids. All right, I would make it very, very difficult, because if you have this little bit of regard for me, you can't hold your shit back for the sake of your own damn grandkids. But you want to get up here and you want to be making videos and shit, calling her thirsty bitch. Let me read some of the words to you. Okay, in the song she says, thirsty ass bitch, I'm the queen of the throne. Big teeth. Teeth are kind of big, y'all. Big teeth, bitch. Now you're on your own. Thirsty ass hoe, been new you's a groupie. Sloppy ass bitch, you premiered in a jacuzzi. I'm like, who wrote that? Young Jock supposed to be her cousin, so maybe Young Jock put the pen to paper. But it's just like, after a while, certain things, like, I know you want to be out there, you want to, have your moment and have everybody laughing or talking or whatever. But at the end of the day, you got to look at your family. These are your grandkids' mother. As much as you don't like this woman, because Bambi ain't done nothing to her like that. Like, this bitch ain't stole no money from her. You know, she ain't hit her. They ain't got no fight or nothing like that. You know, you should be able to pull it back just for the sake of your grandkids, you know. But obviously, Mama D don't really care. I mean, she's a god grandmother to Bucky and her hair's baby, right? So maybe she's fine with not being able to possibly not see her other 3 grandkids that Scrappy has with Bambi. You know, I just hate that Mama D is out there moving like this. You know, if Scrappy want to be with Erica, fine. Or if Scrappy want to be with every woman he want to be with, fine. All right? Shit happens. Marriages don't work. Divorces happen every day. All right? But what I'm saying is, why you this involved? Like, why you this involved? That's why the boy fucked up. That's why he is fucked up. He will tell you that's the reason why he's fucked up, because he's had a very volatile relationship with his own mom. Okay, I'm not making this kind of stuff up. They've said this. He wasn't even talking to his mom for some time. So I just want Mama D to stop, you know, and just live your life. Be your god grandmother for Bucky and her hair, you know, and just get out of Scrappy, and because Scrappy is never going to have to be with no woman. He is never going to be able to be with a woman because his mom is always involved. Erica's with him now. Well, they're saying that they're not a couple, but I really do think, I mean, they look cute together. I saw them at the game, you know. I was just like, oh, they look like they're having a good time. But what I'm saying is, Erica, you better remember the blues that Mama D gave you back when shit was bad with y'all. Okay? You know, don't let that escape the memory. I know everybody grown, you know, your baby E-Money is now grown and gone to college, so you don't even have to deal with Mama D. But what I'm saying is, you need to always be watching over your shoulder, because Mama D, she ain't loyal to nobody, honey. Not nobody. Not none of you women fooling with her son. So that's all I got on that, you guys. I think I have one more story. Yeah, one more story. Lastly, you guys, Katherine Jackson. Y'all, this story is sad. It hurts my heart to report this to you guys. But now you guys know that Michael Jackson has this huge, almost damn near $1 billion estate, right? You always worth more than, you know, dead than you are alive. And we know Michael Jackson has so many money problems while he was alive. I feel like that was part of the reason why he was so stressed out, and he was taking all that medication to be able to stay awake or go to sleep, because he was fucked up. He was stressed. He was trying to do that last tour that never came. We saw the video. I mean, we saw the documentary movie that they made, and we just realized the enormous pressure that this man had put on himself, and that everybody else had also put on him too. He owed money. The people was after him. They wanted him to, you know, do all this. So that's where that tour came about and all that. Okay, so we know Michael Jackson died. Okay. His mama, 93-year-old Katherine Jackson, you know, she was caught up in this whole huge lawsuit with Sony over the catalog of his music and all that. And I don't know the particulars on it. You guys, this is real rich people problems, honey. I couldn't even explain to you what the hell's happening here. But Michael Jackson's son, who we used to call Blanket, I don't even know what the nigga name is now. But I don't know what his real name is. Is it Biggie? B-I-G-I, Biggie? Or BG? Anyway, he has now filed some paperwork asking that Katherine Jackson is not able to use, now this is his grandmother, 93 years old, that she is not able to use the money from the state for her legal fees. Now, this legal fees that she has is something separate. It's not along with the estate case and all that and Sony and all of that. So the son is saying that Katherine Jackson, if I'm reading the paperwork correctly, is that she shouldn't even be using that money for her legal fees, because that's something separate than this Michael Jackson case. Now, I mean, I guess if it was just regular me and you, yeah, I could understand it. Like, yeah, ain't nobody got money to be trying to take care of your shit. You should have took care of your shit with your own shit over there, you know. But this is Michael Jackson money. All right. This woman her $500,000 is just a little snip of the big bag of what gonna be hundreds of millions of dollars over there. Like, y'all can't pay this $500,000 on her legal fees, even if it is unrelated. I mean, you know, I mean, and this man's mama. I'm sure if Michael Jackson was alive, he would be taking care of his mom, you know. So I was just like, you know, why y'all got this old lady up in court trying to fight the fucking people for this little $500,000 when y'all got a $600 million estate y'all trying to deal with? Okay, so that's how I was. Then I read a little further. I was like, now, Kathy, I don't know. Because they say that Kathy, Biggie, whatever his name is, he say that, listen, Kathy been getting $160,000 a month, okay? And that she's been getting that since Michael Jackson was, you know, died, and that she has already gotten like $33 million. Yeah, I was like, well, Kathy, I mean, the people got a point. You're just like, now, you know, why all that damn money you got? You mean you can't take $500,000 off of it and put it towards the legal fees? So I'm kind of understanding what BG is saying. You know, like I said, this is real rich people problems. And so it's hard for us to even understand the amount of money that's going through and going all over the place. I don't even know, maybe it might not even really be Katherine, you know, 93 years old. Like, really, what is this woman doing with this money? You know, so then you got to start wondering if there's other people around her that might be taking advantage of her. You know, I would like to think that Janet and them are not letting that happen to their mother, but you just never know how sneaky folks are. Not saying that Janet or any of her children are the ones, but there might be other people in her camp, you know, that are questionable, that are a problem, and that might be the reason why the son is just sort of like, I don't know about that, you know. But because Katherine is the head person, then that's the person that they have to go against. But I sure would hate to think that, you know, the Jackson family is fighting like this, but it's not the first time. I mean, the Jackson family has had many troubles. I've talked about Katherine Jackson and the legal problems and all of that shit from way back at the beginning, the top of the blogs. Like in the first few videos, y'all could go back and watch, you know. So yeah, it's just an ongoing battle. It's just entirely too bad that this woman has to be in this and that her grandson is the one that's coming against her. But like I said, honey, some things we probably won't even understand because we ain't got this kind of money, baby. We ain't got this kind of money. Okay, do Katherine got that 30 million, 33 million anymore? Like, what's she doing? What's she buying? What is she buying at 93 years old, you guys? So that's it. But yeah, that's it. All right, you guys, I'm getting on off of here. Actually, I forgot to sign off on the other one. Let me go back and do the video for that. But you guys, we do this every single week, maybe a few times a week, you guys. So make sure that you thumbs up the video, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you come back.